with dream accomplishments, a future filled with good health, a future filled with financial freedom, a future filled with you having the capacity and ability to change other people's lives, to create opportunities for other people, to be able to give back to the community, you know. A future filled with a lot of things. Now, that's what we are here to talk about today. We are here to speak about vision. We are here to speak about dreams. We are here to speak about goals. We are here to speak about having a clear action plan. Now, to begin with, do we all know what vision means? Do you know what it means? What it means to have goals? Do we all know what it means to have dreams? Do we all know what it means to have a clear action plan? You know, when you are getting started in your life, the very, very first thing they tell you in the Getting Started book, they ask you, what is your dream? What is your goal? Where do you see yourself in the next 2 to 5 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 to 15 years, 20 years? Those are kind of very, very serious questions that you personally need to answer if you are to become very successful in your life. You know, when you are so clear, no wonder even the Bible is clear. Without a vision, people perish. Have you ever wondered that statement? I know all of us that are on this call have probably listened to this statement, that without a vision, people perish. I have seen so many people in New Life that never made it. I have also seen so many people in New Life that have made it. So many. But what does it come to? Because all of us, as we're on this call, we all meet the same challenges, no matter the level. Even up to today, I still meet challenges in the business. I invite people and people don't show up, surprisingly. People don't even look at my pin. They don't look at my achievements. And they say, if this man has been around for over 10 years and has been I've been able to achieve all these things, then he is, it's good to listen to him. Let's go and attend and say, no. When we are inviting people, all of us, we are at the same platform. People still said no to me. In the previous event we had at Imperial Hotel, I invited 38 people. Out of the 38 people that I personally invited and they told me they were coming, guess who came? I had 0 guests. Can you imagine? Even at my level, I will still invite people, don't come. So all of us meet these challenges. All of us. I remember when I was a senior manager, it was even worse. I mean, you invite 100 people, and out of the 100 people you've invited, only 5 come. So that happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. But what is the difference? Why is it important to have your goals and dreams clear? Why is it important? I'm in a meeting, Emma. Okay, sorry, someone tried calling me here. Okay. So why is it important to have your goals and dreams clear? It's very, very important to have your goals and dreams. It is important to have them at your forefront simply because when the going gets tough, the tough get going. When the going gets tough, the people with dreams, the people with goals, the people with a clear vision, they are the people that are able to thrive through the tough times and are able to reach the promised land of dreams and goals accomplished. So what are your dreams? And you know, it's quite interesting. Being around for over 10 years, I've seen quite a number of things happen. I have seen people who come in this business, and in 3 months, they start earning in excess of 1.5 million shillings. That's about $500. I have seen people who come in 6 months, they are earning in excess of 2.5 million shillings. That's about $800. I have seen people who come in 1 year and they are earning $1,000, 3.5 million shillings. And I am inclusive because in 13 months, I had built a world team size business that was paying me 3.5 million shillings a month. Now, guess what happened to me? I entered into my comfort zone and then I lagged there for a very, very long time. I camped at that level for a very long time. Why? I thought I had reached, earning $1,000, 3.5 million shillings at 21, 22 years, 23 years, 24 years. You're not yet mature enough. Your dreams are not yet, you're not yet very sure about what you want for the future. You're not yet very, you're just there. So I earning an excess of 3.5, 4.5 million shillings, 5 million shillings. I entered into my comfort zone and I camped there for a very, very long time. People joined later who had bigger dreams, bigger ambitions, bigger visions, and they were all passing. I've seen people like the Josephat and Piero's Karaoke. They joined in 2010, and their commissions are over 20 million shillings, $5,000 a month. People like Husna, they joined in 2010. I joined in 2009. And what are they doing? They are thriving. I saw Husna's commissions and payments for the other month. Up to whenever I remember about these payments, I feel a headache. And I'm like, 32 years and you're being paid 39.5 million shillings a month? My goodness. But why is she being paid all that money? She got big dreams. She has big dreams, big ambitions, big goals. Her vision is clear. She knows where she's headed. Now, do you know where you're going? You know, whenever people start telling me, just as I really love this business. I want to be successful. I want to travel. But this business is hard. I'm like, this person here is not yet very focused and serious about their dreams. In the end, I ask myself, what is easy? What is easy? What is easy? What is easy? Is studying to get a degree. You have actually been in class for 18 years. 18 years for you to be able to get a degree. And then end up being paid 800,000, 500,000, 1 million shillings. Is that easy? Is that easy? You know, tomorrow, I'll be working all day. Then in the evening, I'll be on the road. I'll be driving to Kasese. I'll sleep in Bara. But you know, as I drive, I find traffic men, policemen who sleep on the road. Now, if you think selling LDC, selling TriNN, selling Supergrow is hard, think about those police guys who sleep on the road. And how much are they paid? Little money. So every time a distributor comes to me and says, just as this business is hard, you know, there's a time I was working with a distributor, and this distributor came to me and said, you know what, Justus, I think I did not understand this business. I think I need to first understand this business. And that was the last time I ever saw him. Up to now, he is still trying to understand the business. Man, this business only works for strong, brave-hearted people. Strong, brave-hearted people with big dreams, with big goals, big ambitions. People who are willing to go big. Those are the people this business works for. So what is your dream? What is your goals? Can you clearly see? You know, having a vision, it's you being able to put your goals, your dreams in picture. You having that ability to see yourself, to see those dreams, to see them. You only know that the only thing holding you back is time. You know, when we post this evening, we're posting commissions, we were posting pictures of Zambia. We're posting pictures of Victoria Falls, the helicopter rides, the beautiful bedrooms people are going to be sleeping in Victoria Falls. The whole, from tomorrow up to Tuesday next week, President's team members are going to be enjoying some very good quality lifestyle. Where does vision come in? You having the ability to see yourself in that bed and say, one day I am going to be sleeping in that bed. One day, me together with my partner, we are going to be going for that helicopter ride. One day I am going to be traveling the world courtesy of Neolife. One day I am going to be having those big commissions. One day I am going to be, you know, you having that ability to see yourself, imagine yourself in those beautiful beds. My goodness. You know, there is a statement that says that if you can see it, you will get it. But if you cannot see it, then you'll never get it. If you can picture yourself, visualize yourself in that car, you know, just like the way I visualize myself and see myself every single day, every single morning. In fact, I have gone to an extent of dreaming about this, seeing myself in a Land Cruiser, black in color, with a private number plate, Lion King 1. I see myself, I see it clearly. And I know it's just a matter of time. In fact, every time I'm driving, today I was driving the Suzuki Escudo. You know, it's what I'm going to be using for Bara. I don't want to drive the Kluger. But then when I'm driving this Suzuki, and then I see Land Cruisers, black in color, passing, I see that the only thing that makes them different is that they do not have that private number plate, Lion King 1. But every time I see them, I see myself. When I see presidency members being recognized, I see myself as a presidency member. When I see people's commissions of 30 million, 40 million shillings, I do not see their names there. I only see my name paid Justus Muhumuza, a sum of 39.5 million shillings. That is what I see. They say, if you can see it, you will get it. you will get it. If you can see it, you will get it. Now, this whole process begins by you writing down your goals. Write down your goals. What are your dreams? If you were to appear in front of God right now, what would you ask God? On my screen, there is the TLK, the Team Lion Kings vision 2023-2020. Our vision, where we see ourselves in the next 2 to 5 years. Where do we see ourselves as Team Lion King in the next 2 to 5 years? We see ourselves having presidency team members. We see ourselves having 6 Ruby directors and above. We see ourselves having 10 SAFA directors and above. Do you know what that means? We have 10 SAFA directors and above. We have 6 Ruby directors and above. We have presidency members and above. When we are traveling for these lifestyle events, we are like 20, 30 Team Lion King leaders on that plane. Those are the kinds of things that I'm seeing right now. Can you imagine? I see ourselves having over 50 directors in the next 2 to 5 years. Now, there is no being specific here. I don't know who the SAFA directors are going to be. I don't know who the Ruby directors are going to be. I don't know who the presidency members are going to be. I don't know who the 50 directors are going to be. But what I can see right now is I see presidency members. I see SAFA directors. I see Ruby directors on the team. Every single day, this is what I say. I am looking at our vision every single day. And if you can say it, you will get it. And guys, let me tell you, you guys who are on our platforms, please make sure that you read every single thing we post on that. It's not about, we don't post for purposes of eating your data. No, it's training. It's all training. It is all training. It is all training. Today morning, someone gave me a call. Hi, how are you? Are you called Justice Samson? I'm like, yes. I need Super 10. I was like, yes, I am not going to supply you not until I see you. I want to come and see you because I am so desperate for success. I am so desperate to sponsor. I hopped onto a border because the person was downtown in Chikuvo. I hopped onto a border and went to Chikuvo. Downtown, I met this guy. He's a Sudanese. You know, I spoke to him. He said, so how much quantity of Spartan do we need? I'm like, I think for what you're going to clean, you need about 60 liters of Super 10. So what's the bill? I'm like, the bill is about 2.63 million shillings. You know, it's quite interesting when we were young in the business, giving someone a bill of 50,000, they would say, that's a lot of money. That's very expensive. Then you'd be like, then you can even buy a sample, but cut it. We are now grown. We give people bills. We no longer joke around. We give people bills. So I gave him a bill of 2.63 million. But then I told him, in fact, you are like, I'm in my good mood today. I don't want to buy these products in my name. I want you to buy these products in your name so that you can benefit. Because I see we even have Supergrow, we have TNN, and in Thousand Sudan, I know you need these products. Guess what? I just told him I had not even gone with a form, I had not gone with anything. I just went with my excitement. I told him, send me a picture of your national ID. I am going to get you started. The guy paid cash. You know, one thing I have realized, if you want people to join the business, tell them, I want you to join. Ask them to join confidently. Paid money. The guy paid money. He bought 2 jerry cans of 25-liter Super 10. He bought 2 liters, 5 liters to make them 60 liters. Then I also sold to him. I gave him on his registration. He took LDC Super 10. I added him a Super Grow so that he can actually go and try on his garden, because everyone is a farmer, either directly or indirectly. That's how I got him started. You know, we are now on a campaign of sponsoring 5, 6 people, 5, 6, 7 people, 5, 6, 7 people, because that is what the Tanzanians are doing. The Tanzanians are sponsoring like crazy. I'm actually very happy that that Evelyn Murema she's also becoming another thing in Tanzania. Last month, she sponsored 3 people personally. Congratulations, Evelyn Murema. I am looking forward to when you start sponsoring 6, 5 people, 6, 5, 7 people, 6, 5, 7 people, because that is the way to go. That is the way to go. Now I'm actually even talking about action. You know, when your vision is clear, when your goals are clear, everything is written down, everything is in picture, it is very clear and you can clearly see it. The next thing to do is action. 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 We need to talk to people. We have big meetings coming up this weekend. Some of you are going to come when you've invited one person, and then you're also talking about why you want to travel within your life. Please forget about it. Some of you are going to come without any guest. Then you come, I also want to earn 10 million shillings. From where? Some of you are going to show up. Some of you are going to show up with, some of you are not even going to show up, unfortunately. And then after you call and say, just as I really want to make it in this business, I really want to make it. And you're speaking to one person a month, 2 people a month. No. Man, if you can check, you know, we hosted Husna last week. She said 90% of her business has come from social media. Man, if you can look for Husna Mukupete on Instagram, the chick has over 100,000 followers. 100,000 followers. So when most of her posts, like she's going to be in Victoria Falls. When she's in Victoria Falls, when she posts just a picture like this, it is viewed by like 5,000 people. Can you imagine? Hey, that is how serious people are. You think they earn 39 million shillings by speaking to 1, 2, 3 people a month? Hey, woo, guys are working, man. Guys are working. Guys speak to people. I have seen I've seen their experience meetings. And I think Evelyn can act as a witness. I have seen these people's experience meetings. People invite thousands and thousands of people. How many are you inviting? We have events in Kasese, we have events in Mbarara, we have events in Bushenyi, we have events in Ndungamo, we have events in Kabohe, we have events in Ibanda, we have events in Kamuli, we have events in Kayunga, we have events here in Kampala at Imperial Hotel. How active? We have events in Igang. How active are you towards these events? How active? How many people are you inviting? We have this Zoom call. We have this Zoom call on Saturday at 8 p.m. Saturday business, 8 p.m. We are going to be hosting a business presentation. Someone who is going to do for us a business presentation, he is going to be logging in live from Victoria Falls. The gentleman that is going to be doing our presentation on Saturday, 8 p.m., he is going to be speaking to us live from Victoria Falls. How active are you in those Zoom calls? Are you inviting people? You know, in New Life, when a day passes by and you have not invited people, you have not talked to people, you have not posted on your status about this, about, you've not posted on your status about this thing that we're posting on our statuses and all that, man, that day is gone. You've lost it. You've lost it. We create all these adverts so that you put them on your statuses. You advertise your business. If you're not advertising them, you're killing your own business. You know one thing I've learned in life? It doesn't mean that if you want, you will get. Every single person on this planet would want to drive a car. Every single person on this planet would want to go to Victoria Falls for a holiday. Every single person on this planet would want to be rich. But man, it doesn't mean that if you want, you will get. No, 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 no. That's not how life is. If you want something, you have to get out and pay the price for it. You want something, get out and work for it. You want New Life to pay you a lot of money, talk to people. You want to grow and go through these ranks, sponsor. Sponsor, go ahead and sponsor. That's the only way we are going to make it. I like it. Dennis has been sponsoring 6 people, 6 people, 6 people, 6 people. Can you imagine? No wonder his commission is growing at a very high rate. Because why? Because he's sponsoring, he's doing the work. Guys, let's do this. It's doable, it's possible. It doesn't mean that if you want, you will get. You want something, get out and fight for it. You want something to get out of New Life, get out and work for it. There is a trip to Zanzibar. There's a trip to Mauritius. Is it possible to go there? Yes, very possible. But you got to pay the price for it. You know, one of the biggest problems I've seen with some of us distributors, you want to sow a cup of beans and you harvest 20 tons of coffee. You're sowing a cup of beans, you want to harvest 20 tons of coffee. Man, life does not work that way. Life doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. You want to earn big, you need to invest big. You need to invest your time. You want to earn big, you got to put in the best. You got to give it your best. And then you need to be patient and go through the process. We've gone through the process. We've gone through the process. And by the way, let me tell you guys, get this from me. We are growing. We are growing. The vision that you're seeing here, the vision that you're seeing, our team vision, Team Lion King's vision, 2023, 2028, that 2 to 5 years from now, there are quite a lot of things that are going to be happening. The train is already moving at a very high speed. You got to be on that train. You got to do everything we are teaching you to do. When we say let us, we are on the mission of sponsoring 5, 6 people, 5, 6 people, 5, 6 people. Jump on it, hop on it, because that is what works. We have studied everything that works, and we've come up and said, you know what, guys? If we want to move, this is what we have to do. So just be a good listener. Just be a good listener. Let's show you the way. because we've seen other people do it. We have studied every single person, the way how the Kenyans are doing the business, the way how the Tanzanians are doing the business. Okay, I don't know whether you can hear me clearly. Sorry, guys, I spoke and even the internet got scared of me. Now that's how serious things are. That I spoke and even internet jumped off. So guys, what I'm saying is we need to get this thing going. We need to get this thing going. Like I said, the bus is moving, the train is moving. If other people can do it, we can also do it as well. I mean, I love telling people our business has 3 laws. Number 1, talk to people. Number 2, talk to people. Number 3, talk to people. That is all you need to do to succeed. And I'm telling you, the people who are doing it, results are coming. There is a wave of success. There is a wave of success, that is roaming around East Africa. There is a wave of success roaming around South Africa, around East Africa. Do not be left out. Don't be left out. Guys have shown us, I'm telling you, the Tanzanians shock me. They have shown us that it's possible. They've shown us, guys, last month, actually, I don't know how many, Evelyn must be having these numbers. I think I've so far seen like 5 new SAFA directors in Tanzania, and I think over 10 new directors in Tanzania. What are they doing? They don't know much. All they are doing is they are talking to people. They are just excited. They have their dreams, they have their goals, they have their vision, and then they have attached maximum action. They are giving it their very, very best. I'm telling you, I feel so bad. I was so comfortable for over 10 years. In fact, sometimes when I think about it, I want to beat myself. But enough is enough. Enough is enough. I want to make this thing happen. I want to get this thing going. I want to start sponsoring. One of my resolutions is, no matter the case, I want to be also sponsoring 5, 6 people every single month. Every single month. 5, 6, 7 people. 5, 6, 7 people. 5, 6, 7 people. Personally. And everyone that I am working with, I want them to sponsor 5, 6, 7 people. 5, 6, 7 people. Because that is the way. That's the only way. That is the only way. When we post these adverts on the groups, thumbs are post, thumbs are post. Guys, it's possible. New Life has shown us the way. Yeah, Evelyn is confirming that there were 15 directors in Tanzania. Can you imagine? 15 directors. My goodness. 15 directors. Like 15. And then for you here complaining, I can't see people. It's very difficult. It's very hard. Man, there are 2 options here. Either we continue giving exercise, or we look at our neighbors and say, wait a minute, what are they doing that we're not doing? We even have an opportunity that New Life is an open and a free market, whereby Justus is doing well. You can call me and ask me, Justus, I want to buy you a cup of tea. I want to show me how you are doing your business. You buy me a cup of tea and I talk and you rate. Last Wednesday, we called on Husna. and Usna shared with all her heart exactly what she is doing to grow her business. Kati bw'oba toyagala kula tukukolere ki? What should we do for you? You know what the best thing is to do is to lead by example. And what we are doing here, we're trying to lead by example. We're trying to lead by example. We're trying our level best to make sure that if we're talking about sponsoring, as leaders of Team Lion Kings, we want to do the sponsoring so that we can show you how it is done. When it comes to doing personal PV, we want to do it so that we show you the way how it's done. Last month, personally, from the points that I sold, from my personal orders that I sold over 5,000 points. 5,000 points that I sold. Hey, we are selling. At one point, we were struggling to do 100 points, but now we are selling over 5,000. Dennis sold over 3,500 points. Guys are selling. And Dennis was one person, I remember Dennis used to ask me, Tonyamba mwana we tonyamba kampa chikumi kabyarema. Help me and give me 100 points, things have jumped. That Dennis that you see that is now moving around and bragging around with 3,500 personal points. Actually, Dennis right now, as I speak, today is the second day of the month. I just checked my printout and Dennis has over 1,000 personal PV. Can you imagine? And guess what? We all have an opportunity that we're even on the same team. You can get Dennis's number and call Dennis and say, Dennis, do you have time? I want to speak to you for the next 30 minutes. Tell me how in 2 days of the new month, you already have 1,000 personal PV. Tell me, how are you doing it? I want to know today. Dennis will take you through. Now, we cannot complain and we can't complain. We can't give excuses and make money at the same time. Guys, we are there to teach you. Talk to us. Let us teach you. Talk to us. We shall guide you. Talk to us. We shall teach you how it is done. Because we have been where you are, struggling. But now we have found all the techniques. So speak to us. Let's show you how. Now, as I close, number one, we need to get tired of where we are. We need to get out of that comfort zone. I like it. I posted on the group recently, and one of my downlines told me that, Justus, you and Dennis, you are completely tired of poverty. My goodness. And that was very, very true. We are tired of poverty. We are tired of being where we are here, yet we are supposed to be here. These guys are in Victoria Falls. We are supposed to be with those guys in Victoria Falls, but we are not going there because we were too comfortable. And we're saying enough is enough. So get tired of where you are. Get tired of that poverty. Get tired. And then when you get tired, get a pen, get a brand new book and write down, where do I want to see myself in the next 2 to 5 years? What achievements do I need for the next 2 to 5 years? Write down, write down, write down, write down. 2 to 5 years, what things do you want to have achieved? Write everything down. And then after that, action. Talk to people. Talk to everybody. Talk to everybody. Let me tell you something fun I did this evening. When I was climbing up my apartment, because I stay on the 4th floor. When I was climbing up my apartment, I knocked someone's door and I said, "Hi, how are you? My name is Justus. I am actually your neighbor. I've been looking forward to talking to you. Please, I need your number. I know it is not right now, it's not appropriate to speak to you, but please give me your number. I want to call you and we make a proper appointment. There is something exciting I want to share with you." Guess what? She gave me the number. Katoya Wedo, that one is finished. Because I am burning with excitement, I am burning with energy, I am burning. She's finished because I need to sponsor 6 people this month. So far 1, 5 more to go. Oh, you're tagenda kumpona. She's not going to survive me. Action. Action. Let's go and work. Let's give it our best. It's possible. People have shown us the way. People have made it. We also can do it as well. Guys, I am too excited. I'm too motivated. When I see the next 2 to 5 years, when I see all the Ruby directors and presidency members and SAFA directors and all those directors that we are going to be having on the team, I am telling you, I don't think I'll find sleep tonight. One thing I can tell you is that we are headed in the right direction. We are going to make it. So join us on this move, join us on this revolution, because we are not turning back. We are getting things done. Thank you so much for listening to me, and have a blessed evening.